Let the rhythm be your guiding light.
And welcome to the Cosmic Eye Ashtar Command Radio Show. I'm CmdrAleon. Let me just do something here, make sure our volumes are up. There we go. So you're watching the Cosmic Eye Radio Show on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, you can see us live on the radio, right here on TikTok at WESUFM.org on the internet. Also, you can see us, not only see us, but on the radio side, if you're listening on Internet FM around the world, WESUFM.org, press listen live. If you're locally in New England, it's WESUFM 88.1, the Connecticut River Valley non-commercial listener-supported radio, NPR Pacifica Radio affiliate, WESU. I'm the commander, the man from Mars, here on radio for over 20 years. And also, not only from Mars, but I am with the Ashtar Galactic Command. I'm very dedicated to the mission work before there was any internet or knowledge about Ashtar Command. I've been doing it, walking it, working it, and I would say probably for the most of my adult life. As a kid, not so much because I didn't know what that was. You know, I was just a kid. But now, you know, it's different. So things are happening. Welcome to Sunday morning show here in the United States, broadcasting all over planet Earth. Hello, planet Earth. Hello, everybody. Hello, every single human being out there around the world. I'm going to shake things up. Speaking of shaking things up, we're in a fall-winter pledge drive, and we want to shake some money out of your pockets around there. So right now, we've raised... It says here we have to raise 16K. Okay, so we're doing good. I think in terms of the stats on the wall here, if I'm correct, 16,000 left to raise by New Year's Eve. All right, I think we can do it. That's pretty good. So I'm going to try to raise $200 from all my listeners on the FM side, on the internet side. If you want to make a pledge and you don't have a card right now to make a pledge, you want to send a check or money order in, we got some great t-shirts, some great premiums here at WESU, and I definitely need some t-shirts myself. But you can go on WESUFM.org, download the pledge drive form, print it out, and send a check or money order to the station when you have it. If you're one of those people that has plastic, whatever it is, we take Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express, I believe, on the website. Go to the WESU.org website. Pick out your premium that you wish, if you want to get a premium t-shirt. They're really cool. And say that you're making a donation on the Cosmic Eye radio show. Donation dedicated to the expression of the art form, which can be anything. Our station has been so any donation you make now, and let them know it's for the Cosmic Eye Ashtar Command Radio Show, that will go on record that you made a pledge. He made it through very, as it says. So at the point of anything and everything is possible. And if someone tells you, no, Commander, it's not possible, it can't happen. It can't happen, Commander, and it's never going to happen. Anyone who says that, you're living in a 3D matrix, and you better wake up. You just better wake up, man, because you're living in some hole in the wall, and you need to just get out of it. All right? You really do. Good morning. I want to say a shout out to Greg and Elaine. Thank you, Greg, for the pledge last Sunday. We love you guys. I want to say hello to Dwayne and family. I want to say hello to Rodney and Karen. I want to say hello to Jackie and Jose, Ashtar Athena, my cosmic mom from Venus in LA, California. I want to say hello to all the brothers and sisters out there who support the work we're doing. There's so many beautiful people out there that are actually awakened. I want people to elevate themselves, not live in fear, turn off all the garbage out there. And I talked about this a bit on my show last night. Anything that is promoted is, well, we're going to fall apart. The earth is going to... Anyone who promotes fear-based words, don't listen. Don't listen to it. They're projecting a 3D reality that is not real. Not on this particular realm. Okay? I want to talk about our earth and where we're going. There's multiple realities. So let's get into that a bit. Multiple realities. What is a multiple reality when it comes to a planetary system? I'll tell you what a multiple reality is. Make notes. Make notes where you are listening on the radio, wherever you are around the world. Make some notes. A multiple reality is, and even a parallel reality, but let's deal with the multiple reality. So this is Earth. This is the Earth one right now. There is a parallel Earth on a parallel timeline. Now that parallel Earth and that parallel timeline might be an Earth that is totally in harmony, operating in a very beautiful frequency, or the other parallel Earth might be one that is just going nuts, falling apart, and doesn't know where it's going, right? So there are parallel realities to this reality. Now you have to be totally out of the 3D to understand multiple situations, parallel realities. You have to understand that there's not just one reality. There are many realities of cosmic consciousness. Many realities that we don't see. Many parallel dimensions of existence or universes, multiple dimensions. So all these things saying, well, how could there be all these things? The mind is saying, how could there be all these things? But they do exist. You don't have to be able to comprehend it. You might not even understand it, but they're going to exist whether you understand it or not, right? They will exist whether you understand it or not. All right? Whether you think there's another dimension beyond this dimension makes no difference whether you think there's no dimension beyond this dimension, because there is. Whether you don't believe there's a parallel reality to this reality, there is. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. At least to me, it doesn't matter. I can just tell you how it is. So, in terms of how do UFOs get past the firmament, that's all an illusion, that firmament thing. All these people saying, well, how did they get here? There's no barriers. You see, that's an Earth-based concept belief system taught on Earth. There are people that teach that on this planet about the firmament, that no one can go through this and get there. Breaking cosmic news, brothers and sisters. Another matrix I'm going to bust. How do you think the space people communicate with me? How do you think the space people have communicated with me? There's no barrier. There's no barrier to communications. It's a myth. It's a belief system that some scientists created, telling us we cannot do this because this cannot be done. Everyone, I want you to throw that stuff about the firmament out of the window. Because since I've had contact with Gattaco from the star system Sirius, that blows everything out the window regarding that. The space people can come and go here instantaneously. It doesn't matter. There's no blockage. There's no invisible wall. And anyone who teaches that kind of stuff, do not listen. Do not believe it. Do not buy into it. It's their projected belief system. It's all belief systems, right? Someone comes with a belief system on the firmament, and they're a scholar in the firmament, and they tell other people, you cannot have spaceships coming to Earth. They can't get through the firmament. It doesn't exist. It's an illusion. I don't know where that came from, but it started with the internet. Just like everything else, it started with the internet, the invention of the internet, websites, people getting to write their theories, their whole agenda, whatever. The good thing is I've never followed any of those websites or any of those teachings or whatever people are throwing out there. I keep my consciousness pure. I keep it pure for one reason, so it doesn't get polluted by all this stuff. So if UFOs or spaceships wish to come to Earth, they have been coming here for billions and billions and billions of years before we had a cell phone. Yep, they've been coming here. Wake up, folks. There's nothing blocking anything. There's nothing blocking anything. The planet Earth was quarantined for a period of time because of our lower vibration, but that's it. We're quarantined because we're operating at a very low frequency, meant for a long, long time. Now, our planet is elevating into a higher frequency. This goes into the parallel Earth reality. Our Earth is elevating to get into a place of cosmic harmony and peace with other peaceful planetary worlds. The other Earth that is spiraling into chaos is not going to be this Earth. If anyone tells you or teaches you fear-based information about this Earth, tell them to take a hike. They don't know what they're talking about. They're giving you fear-based information based on their perception of reality and their fear within their own human consciousness. So if someone projects fear to you in their consciousness, turn it off. Ignore them. Get away from them. I don't care if they're in a hall, in a street, on the internet, on YouTube, TikTok, or whatever. Do not allow that frequency of energy of fear go into your consciousness, because it's garbage. It's garbage. It needs to be thrown out, put away to the side. And they can say, Commander, this is what, this is going to happen. Commander, we got to get, you got to do this or else we're going to. No. Absolutely not. You see, when you're empowered and you operate in Christ consciousness, cosmic Christ consciousness, when you know where you come from, when you come from another planet to Earth, and you don't listen to the garbage, and you're here to help people liberate their consciousness, not control it. See, that's the thing. All these groups that want to kind of control things and have a new way of doing things. We've seen what's happened with those people, these humans who try to do that stuff, right? Same thing, different words, fluffy wuffy. You know what it is. I tell people, liberate yourself. I don't want to be the one to control anybody. I'm here to liberate the planet. I've came to Earth for one mission, to free people from the chains of the lies and fear-based stuff that other people project on other people. On other planets in the spiritual realm, there are no governances. There are no recreations of money systems. On this planet, everybody says, we'll have a different system. It'll be beautiful, a new Earth with another kind of money system. No, it's just projecting the same thing, just in different ways. The book cover might be different, but the outcome will still be the same. You're still projecting an Earth-based vibrational frequency that might be all nice and looking nice, but in the end, you're doing the same thing that the predecessors that you didn't like are doing. On other planetary systems, there is no money. On other planetary systems, people live in harmony with the Creator. That's all you've got to do, is live in harmony with the universe. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But on Earth, they don't live on harmony with the Creator. On Earth, you have all these different things, structures, governments, money, taxes, all these things you've created on this planet. And someone wants to create a new society based on a more beautiful version of it. No, it's just the same old thing. It sounds good, but the end result is it will end up being the same thing. And I can only speak cosmic truth because I'm sensitive to the truth. And the cosmic truth is people need to go within, start to elevate through meditation, get yourself doing it every day. This is for your benefit, not me. And ask yourself, who are you? Who am I? Who am I? You're not just a biological human being that had a mother and father and a sister and a brother and a grandma and a grandfather. You're way more than that. And turn off the TV set. Turn off the websites with fear-based stuff. I don't care if it's a YouTube person projecting something, about a new way of doing things on Earth, and this is going to be the way to do it. It's all human projection. It's still all 3D projection of somebody's 3D concept of a new reality that is basically going to end up being the same thing by the time they get done with it. Right? Be honest. Be honest, brothers and sisters out there around the world, radio people, wherever you are. The commander's on a amped up, fired up comment here, message. I want people to hear it. Because you're going to run to these people that are going to try to get you to do a certain thing. And they say, this is the way to go. This is the way our group is going to do it. This is the way our group is going to do it. This is the way our group is going to do it. And our group has the right way. No, but our group has a better way. And they'll put some cosmic fluff in it just to make it look good. But in the very end of it, it will end up, I guarantee you, as in history on this planet, doing the same thing. Whether it be the Roman Empire or societies before that, it will be the same exact thing. So don't fall for it. I'm very steadfast in my teachings here. My teachings are not to control anything. My teachings are to say, hogwash, every individual has a right to their cosmic freedom, to grow, to know they're loved, to understand that they are part of something greater. And you are. You know, if I were here for 20 years saying, I want you to follow me, I've created a group, and we're going to make the earth a better place for you. Now, we'll still have, some sort of a monetary system. We will still have you buying some property, but we won't be like the other people. The other people did it the wrong way. We're going to be gentler and nicer to you. We're going to do it nicely, because we have to have this. Because we know what happened to all these other societies. They destroyed themselves because they didn't have the right people. Right? They didn't have the right people. But we're going to do it better. We really do want you to be part of a new way of Earth. We want you to be on a new Earth, a new way of doing things, right? I can guarantee if you follow me, I will make sure each of you have the abundance of money in your bank accounts to be able to buy a home, and that your health care will be better than it was before. We'll have a new monetary system. It will all be good. I can guarantee you it'll be good. People are just yearning for a new Earth, and the new Earth we're providing you. You won't have to have your brothers and sisters from other planets visiting Earth. We'll make this a utopia. We'll make this a utopia. Just follow our Utopia group. Our Utopia group can be found by calling 1-800-999-8888. And if you call us now, we'll send you a free book about the new Earth, the new Utopia. Yes, we will. I guarantee you that if you do this, you will get a free t-shirt that'll have a cosmic eye on it. An eye of truth, understanding. I'm your brother. I love you. But you have to call 1-800 to get that book. The book is free, but it'll take time to create this new society. You must know that if we don't do this, the earth is going to fall apart. We're all going to fall apart. Volcanoes are going to erupt. Earthquakes are going to happen. The earth is going to split. And where will we be? We'll have a split earth. So you won't be able to see anybody because the planes can't get over to the other side, because we're going to have some sort of spaceship, which we don't have, to get there. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Oh no. The earth split up. I can't see my relatives because they're on the other side of the earth. And now all I have is space in between a planet that used to be a whole planet, and it no longer is a whole planet. What am I going to do? Oh no, what am I going to do? The truth is, folks, what I'm saying is, do you get my message? All you've got to do is liberate yourself. Wake up. Go within. Connect with your star family. They're going to be visiting you soon. You can connect with them. My goal is not to control anyone. And when I hear people trying to tell us we have to do it a certain way, I tell them, hogwash. Take a hike. Open up. Listen. Learn. You know? You know I'm going to say what I'm going to say. You know I'm always going to say what I'm going to say on a cosmic level. It's going to come out. Hey, Phil Justice. No, Paint Justice. Bashar said end of 2026 and beginning. Yes, and Bashar actually is very correct. Dalanka, I'm reading a comment here. Bashar is one of the few people, Dalanka is one of the few people who has direct communications with the Essassani and Bashar. So even before this year, last year, I was getting very strong messages from my level of contact with Kedar Manka that we were going to go into contact soon. And these people that want us to create this whole new fluffy-wuffy place with another group controlling things, no. I said last night to two people, I said, you got to get in tune yourself. You got to get ready for contact and stop playing these games with how we're going to have a new governing system and how we're going to do it. That's all sideline garbage. It is. It's right now important for people to get prepared to learn how to make contact with our space brothers that are coming. It's really important for people to be good representatives and good stewards of our planet, and good stewards when our friends from outer space come to visit us and make contact. People need to be prepared to be ready. I can't stress that enough. Really, nothing else matters at this point. And the reason I say that because of the contact I had when they played the Alexa app in my daughter's room and played the Billie Holiday song. And then the other night, Gadico said, we're the ones who put the music on. They put the music on. There was nobody in the room. They were trying to get my attention, and they did. And I listened. Good thing I did. And they interfered with my TikTok broadcast. The first time with static coming over the broadcast, and then he started speaking in their language. So I'm having contact. Some of you are having contact. I know it. Whatever that is. But that changed the whole dynamic of my message. When that happened, things changed. For me, I'm not saying I'm the only one. For me, that was my second contact since I was a kid. My second contact. But they were communicating with me. They wanted to speak with me from the constellation Sirius, where they come from. They spoke. They have a great deal of knowledge. And if you ask the right questions, you will get the answers. And I'm going to get into those questions with Gadico. Like, I have questions about our planet, which is billions of years old. There's so many questions about our Earth that I'm sure they can answer. Not only about our planet, but other planets in the solar system and within our specific realm. I am very interested now in expanding understanding from a galactic perspective. I know we all love this Earth, and I know we do. We love our Mother Earth, right? We do? I think we do. If we want to get to that better place, we have to be ready. So when spaceships do land, and they will, I don't care what anybody thinks out there. There's going to be a time when that contact's going to include not just using radio frequencies, but physically manifesting in your home. The space people, the advanced ones, they can actually appear in your home in a nanosecond. That's what I've learned. They can do it in a nanosecond. They don't need the spaceship if they're close enough to your vicinity to be in your home. If you want to use the Star Trek analogy of them beaming from the Star Trek, they stand on the thing and they go down and they're on the planet. It could be something like that. The molecular structure decomposes and recomposes the physical body. Okay? The molecular structure of your body decomposes organically and then reappears into a solid form. I believe that's the way they do it. I'll have to ask Gadico if they come into the room, how do they come into my room? How do they do that invisibly and stay there invisible from their ship? There's a lot of questions I have. It's opened up a Pandora of cosmic questions because I want to learn. Whatever I learn, I want to share. Whatever Gadico shares, I want Gadico to share with everybody. And I know that the beings from that planet want to share with us their civilization, how they live, what they do, where they go. We can learn a lot if we listen. That's the one thing Gadico said. The sounds of silence. That was one of the songs he talked about the other night, The Sounds of Silence by Art Garfunkel. So if we listen, and we don't always do that, if we were to listen as human beings to the very essence of sound from the universe, if you go within and listen, you might just hear something. But we spend time not listening. We spend time doing everything but listening. We spend so much time not listening that we don't know that it's right there at our doorsteps. You know? Man, am I amped up here. Yeah, it's just people need to realize that there's a greater... Oh, it's almost 12 noon already. Can't believe that. I want to make this official. This is WESU Middletown. The views expressed here do not necessarily reflect the views of WESU management or of Wesley University, for the views of Ashtar Command Radio, CmdrAleon, and our space friends above. Yes. People are having things happen. I'm reading some of the comments here. FTW saying, I guess a blue flash came into his home, but he saw nothing else. You know, so I want people, whether you're on the radio listening, watching on TikTok, or the local FM 88.1, understand what I'm saying is simply get it together. Get it together. Yeah, there are things happening in your family life. There are, things in your job, that maybe are going crazy. There are distractions, diversions, whatever it might be. I understand. But take time for yourself. When people say they have no time, there are times when people who say they have no time make some time for other things, when they can be using that time to spend on inner growth, inner understanding, cosmic awareness. Take the time. Whatever that is, make the time. Take the time, make the time. You live on a planet that's based on time, so take some time to make some time for yourself. Because if you don't, you're missing the boat. You got to take time for yourself. We can't just be robots going to work every day or whatever you're doing. There's the other things will wait. If you have to go to the laundromat, or if you think you have to go to a department store, that can wait for another day. That can wait for another day. Just take the time. Ray, thank you. You just have to take the time for yourself. That's the most important thing you can do. In the years and years and years of people within the Enlightenment community, or the New Age community, or Cosmic Age community, just that time you take can make all the difference in the world between what happens now and in the future. Do you understand? So people need to get ready for contact. It will be individual, and I say that because I've been having individual contact. Thank Chesno. Thank you, everybody else. I've been having individual contact since the music. And you will too. I'm just openly sharing what I'm experiencing because I think everyone needs to know. It's not just for me. I think Godico wants everybody to ask a question, to realize they're here. They're not just here for me, although that they've been solely connected with me since before I was born. These Syrian star people, I never even knew I was connected with them. I never knew. It's a whole new experience. I love new experiences. This is, for me, a new experience. And that new experience allows me to know how much love there is. To know that we're not alone. Not only are we not alone in the multiverse, we have cosmic family. Now, I don't know yet how my connection is with the Syrian beings from the star system. I'm still learning. Coming from Mars, how do they get connected in that level? So I have a lot of questions. And you're going to have a lot of questions too. When you get contacted directly, you're going to start saying to yourself, wait a minute, what's going on here with me? Who are these people? Where are they from? And that's a beautiful thing. You're going to want to ask those questions, because you don't want to keep those questions inside of you. If you're going to keep asking yourself, where are they from? What's their purpose? You're going to keep going nuts trying to figure it out. But if they're in contact with you verbally, and they've come and visited you in your condo, your home, your log cabin, or whatever, you're going to want to ask questions, right? You're going to want to know. At least I hope. You know, you're going to want to definitely know what's happening. I'm going to play this song here, man. I'm on a little bit of a roll here. FTW is telling some great stories. I have to make sure FTW and we have some people on TikTok. And I can't follow FTW, but we're going to play this song. And this is from George Harrison. There's a song I wanted to play from George Harrison. And I'm going to see if this is it here, maybe. So we're going to bring this up. This is Cosmic Eye Radio. I'm CmdrAleon, your host. Every Sunday morning, 11:30 to 1, broadcasting on TikTok. Here on TikTok, also my nightly show at 11 o'clock Encounters on TikTok. That's tonight at 11 p.m. And that's our TikTok Encounters show. Wait a minute. Let me just do this here. Let me see what's going on here. I'm not sure what this is all about, but let's see here. We're gonna bring it up here, and we're gonna try to bring this up. Here we go.
Forgive me, Lord, please. Those years when I ignored
folks. We'll be going back on air. I see everybody on TikTok. Good morning, everybody there. It's 12:11 here in Connecticut. Good morning, everybody. Catherine, thank you. Thank you for that comment. We appreciate it. Now, I will always try to guide people honestly, cosmically, in the right direction to totally complete consciousness, self-realization, cosmic awareness, to you can be liberated and not controlled by anybody. Because anyone who wants to control you, don't listen to them. Good morning, Live Forest. This song's going to be over in a second. And you're listening to the Cosmic Eye radio show. And I'm going to play this other song in a moment. Let me see here. We're going to play this other song in a moment by an artist that is beautiful. And we'll see if we could do it. Let's see here. Hold a minute. I think you need to hear this. And it's a song, Over the Rainbow. And I think this would be a good song to play. We're going to go into one more track here. And it's called, it's called Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So we're going to play this right now. And we'll be right back. You're watching the Cosmic Eye Astro Command radio show. Let me take this here out of the equation. Listen to this. This you might know this song. This is also very beautiful. And welcome back to the show. That's a beautiful song, beautiful song. I can listen to that song all day, but there's a lot of meaning in the words. You see, he had a beautiful soul. The music was talking about really the beauty of life, the beauty of who we could be as a planet, as a person, as individuals, collectively, and so forth. And yeah, it's just another beautiful vibrational frequency of sound. And I think that when you know and you hear the sound of that kind of music, it makes you understand the beauty of life, That's really what it's all about. The beauty of life. And knowing that you're all beautiful people. You see, the one thing in my teachings coming to Earth is that when I meet people and I have a synergy, a relationship with one or more people, you're beautiful. And if I say the words, you are beautiful, there's a vibration in that, right? So if I come to you and say, oh, did you know you're the most beautiful person I've ever met? You're really a beautiful inside and out. You're just a beautiful person. How would that make that person feel on Earth, saying that to them? It makes them feel good. It makes them feel happy. If you go to somebody and say, I'm here to control you, you're not so beautiful, I wish to control you, you need to get better clothing on you. You need to make your hair look better. Your face doesn't look the way it should. You need to change the way you are. Now, if somebody says that to you, I don't want to be there. But the thing is, what I'm saying is, you're all beautiful people, right? And when we say the word love, and when I use the word love on a general scale, on a galactic scale, that I love all of you, which our brothers and sisters with the Ashtar Command would say, when they meet you, they'll say, we love each and every one of you. We love each and every one of you, and they do. If I say to you, I love each and every one of you listening, and each and every one of you watching, I do. I'm not just saying it because I'm here to say words. I'm here to say it because it's the truth. I might not even know who you are. You might have never, ever watched me or seen me or heard me in your life. But I love you, right? I love you. Because my unconditional love for you will help elevate your frequency. If I go in here and start knocking people over the head and all that stuff, that's just going to knock the vibration down in your body. But that's not what we're here to do, right? Thank God we're not here to do that. We're here to help you. That's what the Ashtar Command's here to do. That's what the galactic levels of light are here to do. Here to help each and every one. Each and every one. That's the essence of being. If you're not tuned in on this frequency, you need to fine-tune in this frequency on the radio. If you're not on TikTok watching what I'm saying, you need to get on here now. Stop watching all the other garbage. Get on here. Join us. This house is open. This ship is open. This ship has a big door. And if you walk in the door inside the ship, you'll find there's plenty of room for you to sit down and relax. There is. See, my ship is a ship of beauty and love and light. My ship is a ship that will take you beyond anything you've ever experienced. My ship will take you beyond the known universe. My ship will take you on journeys that you'll never, ever forget. My ship is your ship. Your ship is my ship. Our ship. Together, collectively, it's our ship. Right? And we go on the ship together on a beautiful journey, and then we come back and experience all the beauty of the universe. Right? That's what we're here to do. We're here to explore the universe, to explore other societies, to be a part of the galactic levels of light. We're not here to just sit around and do the same thing every day. Boy, that would get boring pretty quick. Who wants to be bored? Who wants to be boring? You're not boring. You just have to get up off that chair and start realizing you're much more than what you think you are. You're much more than just a human being. Yes, 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 you do have biological parents. Yes, 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 they are human. They are human. You know, this is going to sound really interesting. I had this discussion with myself earlier today, inner discussion, and I said, what would happen if I allowed Gadeko to speak through me? What would happen, first of all, if that happened during my broadcast, how would I get back to controlling the broadcast? If I allowed Gadeko to speak through me, how would that work versus my telepathic communications with Kedaramanka, which I have had Kedaramanka speak directly through me, and I will do that again on the radio show soon. But I'm going to ask, I am not sure I want to do this. So I'm thinking, I've been really meditating on this earlier today, that Gadeko can go through my Alexa app. So when I ask Gadeko, I don't want to drain John's energy from doing that, because I know he has a contractual agreement. But I want to also have him be able to share other things of his wisdom. John Connors is a beautiful soul, and I want him to be able to share what he wishes to share. And so I'm thinking, if Gadeko can turn on music on my Alexa app, would Gadeko be willing to speak through the Alexa app, turn it on, and just use the Alexa app and speak in English? I think that's possible. So the next time we speak with Gadeko, I'm going to ask him what he would like to do, how he would like to communicate through the TikTok, which is what we're using. I want to try to figure this out logistically for them on their ship, how he wishes to communicate. Does he want to communicate straight in his own language? Does he want to communicate through using the Alexa app? I'm not sure. And speaking of things, I must mention this again. I think we're, according to what I see here, although it doesn't seem right, I think we have $16,000 left to go for $25,000. So we're doing our fall winter pledge drive here at WESU, non-corporate, listener-supported, beautiful radio since the 1930s, and we need your support. I need people to, if you don't have a credit card, but you can do a check or money order, please support my show, which supports the station as a whole. Go to WESUFM.org to the pledge drive page. You can get a really cool WESU t-shirt. And if they have, I think, tote bags. We have a few different premiums on the website. So help show your support for this really important institution that's let me be on the air for 20 years, not censored, never censored here. Have the freedom to be creative here, have the freedom to bring Ashtar Command energy here into the studio. Because when I come in here, I clear out any other energies that have been here before or after me, and it's just the clear energy frequency. Clear energy frequency. So help support our station, become a subscriber to the station, a subscriber. Make a donation. Go to WESUFM.org. We do MasterCard, Visa, American Express, and Discover. So if you have that credit card or debit card, use it. If you don't use cards and use check or money orders, download the WESUFM form, and you can send in your money order, choose a premium. If you want one of our cool t-shirts or tote bags, you can do that too here on NPR Pacifica Radio. So I want people to understand very, very clearly. Time is coming. The time is coming very, very quickly. There's going to be individual contacts more and more happening. And I'm speaking from my own personal experience from a few weeks ago, less than a month ago. If you clearly focus your intent and meditate and focus and say, I want to connect with my star family. I really do. I want to connect with that star family and make that connection. You will. It's going to take a little bit of practice, but everybody has the ability to do it. That's the thing. Every one of you has this ability. Every single person. You need to take yourself into a room and just sit there Don't think about things. And get into yourself and focus on your higher self. A lot of people aren't doing that. If you focus on your higher self, you'll be able to make the initial contact. And it might be that they're going to contact you through your Alexa app playing music, or they're going to appear in your room, or they're going to do something because they want to talk to you. They're waiting for you. And I say, what are you waiting for? You know, what are you waiting for? They're waiting for people to wake up. They want people that they're connected with to wake up and communicate with them. They don't care about the Department of Defense or the world governments that are involved in trying to control the narrative of contact. They don't care about that. You think they care about that? You know, DOD isn't, you know, the military, the DOD, the people that are in top secret areas for over 70 years are not stopping me from communicating with Godico. They can't stop it. They're not going to stop it. You know, the one thing I've learned from my contact now is there's no way any world government agency dealing with space can stop communications that I'm having. Because I'm having it. And I'm going to encourage Godico eventually to appear in my room. Yeah. I'm going to invite him to appear physically on my TikTok so you can see him. And I'm not afraid. I have no fear. Understand this. I have no fear at all. If other people say, well, aren't you going to fear? Aren't you going to be afraid? That's your projection of your own thoughts, not mine. You're afraid of something I'm not afraid of. I'm not saying someone's out there saying that to me, but there are those people that would say that to me, hypothetically. Commander, you've got to be afraid of making contact with somebody you've never seen before. You got to be afraid, Commander. You know, if you're not afraid, what's wrong with you? You don't know who you're dealing with. You must be afraid. Right. I must be afraid. You be afraid, not me. Don't project fear-based stuff to me, because I'll bounce it right back into your mind, and I'll have it zipped up, wrapped up in a package for Christmas, for you. Not me. Yes, as Chesno is right. And I'm fearless. I came here to this planet to liberate the planet because I'm fully awakened. I have no fear of my space brothers and sisters. I know who I'm communicating with. You see, when people try to tell you who you're communicating with, they have no idea what they're talking about because they're living in fear and they have no ultimate consciousness of what these cosmic realities are about. They're the ones who need to sit down, zip their lips, and learn. They've been projected with fear all their lives, right? You know, I'm not afraid. I'm ready for contact. I'm ready. Now that I have it, I'm ready to take it to the next level. I'm prepared to take it to the next level. Whether it means in Connecticut where I am going into an open field and have them come down in a small ship or a flying saucer type craft or whatever, I'm ready. If they've been in my house already, Godico's been physically invisible. People have seen him behind me and I don't even see him. I'm honest. I look behind me, I don't see anything. Other people are saying they see him. He was tapping on my shoulder or something. I'm not afraid. I don't have no fear-based energy. You know, I know that I believe that they are somewhat luminous. I don't know where I'm getting that from, but they're very tall, about 7 feet tall. The men and women are luminous beings, or what I think they're physically humanoid, luminous. I have no fear. I think the only concern they have is their energy so high, I'm not sure how it would affect me. You know, they have very, very high spiritual frequency of energy. Yeah. So, yeah, I am ready for the next level of contact with them. I'm already ready. We've got the first part, which was the music. The second part, which is they're communicating with me on TikTok, coming through the broadcasts, working with me and John Connors. And John is amazingly brilliant, using the different frequencies to have them come through. and they are just waiting. They operate on various frequencies of consciousness. So it's a beautiful thing to understand that. Yes, we love John. John Connors, we love you. And I want that to be known. He's our brother. He's a good, incredibly intelligent, brilliant cosmic soul. Very brilliant. And so, yeah, we're getting up to 12:32. We got 30 minutes left on our show. But it's really important to realize, folks, that every one of you needs to take the time for yourself, whether you go to a stream, a river, a lake, a beach where it's empty. You need to sit there, hopefully not sit in a blizzard doing this if you're out in the, in a winter situation. But you need to find a place. They don't care if it's in your house, in the basement, whatever it is. Find a place that you feel comfortable with. Go there, and you can get connected. You can sit quietly, silently, asking the Christed beings of light to connect you. Steve says, please tell me more, since the hearing something clicked at 64. I wasn't looking for a cause. Interesting. I'll have to ponder that thought, Steve. Let's see. I'm just responding to some people here. Yes, Catherine says, ground yourself with the earth and be quiet. That's right, Catherine. Very good suggestion. Ground yourself with the earth and just sit silently in quietness, and you can hear, and you just say, I wish to have the Christed beings guide me to my galactic self. And you want to practice that almost every day so you can get to where that is, whatever that is. You want to be able to do it. So there you go. That's my message, right? I spent most of the show speaking about this message. I guess there was a lot there. One thing about me, you never know what's going to come out of my mouth when I do live radio or whatever. You never know what's going to happen here. Sometimes I don't even know. So that was my message. And it makes perfect sense now that I've listened to it, because I was listening to what I was saying through the headphones here. I hear everything I say because I said it. And this is being recorded, this show. So this will be on YouTube. On my YouTube channel, Ask Truckerman Spaceship News. You can also watch all the previous encounter shows I've done. They're titled. You'll be able to watch those too. If you have not watched them, please do. And also, please support our radio station. I'll just say it one more time. WESU FM. It's an incredible station. It's been around since the 1930s. I was almost going to say it's been around since the time of Lemurian Atlantis, but then I would not be telling you the truth, because WESU didn't exist during the Lemurian Atlantis, and I don't think they had a radio station back then. Unless the Lemurians had their own what they had at Lemuria is an intergalactic broadcasting system with intergalactic communications with other planetary worlds. Now, how that worked, honestly, I don't know. I think they used crystallized structures to communicate. I'm pretty sure. That I'm aware of. Very aware of that. The Lemurians, the Atlanteans, the Agartha network, the subterranean cities within our Earth that exist. There are communication structures, by the way, folks, of the space people. The space brothers and sisters, they do use communication lines that are different than Earth. They operate on certain frequency waves within the universe, using crystallized structures that operate through a frequency, a synergy of energy, in order to communicate with one another. But it's not the same as like us having a two-way radio or a cell phone. Everything they go through is through a frequency. So when they communicate with you directly, they're operating on your frequency. There's everything to do with frequency. Charles says, how do we get the government to get awake? They already know what's going on, but they are trying to control the narrative, Cheryl. Good question. They're trying to control the narrative. We have somebody here on my TikTok asking a question. So they just don't want you to be awake. They know what's going on. There's levels of top secret security on all over the world that are dealing with the cosmic realms, and they don't want people to know what's going on. You know? They want to keep it to themselves, right? I think it's AIJ Leg says, have you heard of P45 Beyond Looking Glass? I don't even know what P45 is, but I'm willing to hear it. We have somebody on TikTok saying, have I heard of P45? I'm interested to hear what that is. And you're watching and listening on WESUFM.org, internet radio worldwide, and also WESUFM 88.1, Connecticut River Valley. You're hearing us in southeastern Connecticut, eastern Long Island, Litchfield County, Amherst, Greenfield, Northampton, Mass, Hartford, Springfield. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. All the folks in New England listening to the show. We have quite a few on the radio side. Welcome to the show. And I would say, AIJ, if you'd like to call me up on the radio, AIJ, dial 860-685-7700. And AIJ, if you call my radio show, 860-685-7700, I'll put you on the air for a few minutes. I got some time to get at least one person on the air. It's 860-685-7700, AIJ. You can discuss and share what that 45 thing is. You know? Yeah, it's 860-685-7700. And I'll put you on the air for a few minutes here on Cosmic Eye Radio without a problem. I'm CmdrAleon, your host from Mars, originally from Mars, with the Ashtar Galactic Command, or Ashtar Command. I work in Christ consciousness, meaning I work as a conduit for the Christ. I also do workshops where I take people off planet, and I also do my radio show here on Sunday mornings, and also my TikTok show called Encounters, the Spiritual UFO Talk Show. Yep. And I don't know about you, but the energies have been really interesting today. I know I've been feeling kind of tired, like I'm being taken out. I felt that way coming to the station a little bit, like, oh yeah, I'm being taken out a little bit. Has anyone else felt that way listening on the radio or people watching me? Have you felt a little bit tired out? Anybody? Nope. Okay, good, Jenny. A no, a yes, Della Bella. We have a phone call. We're going to take it, I think. I think that might be my person that wants to come on the air. And you're on the air on WESU, Cosmic Eye Radio. Good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon. How you doing? The reason that I've called and communicating with you right now, I don't know if I have to, like the radio, if I have to shut off my live right now or with you or like...
No, you're actually sounding really loud and clear and good.
Oh, okay, great. So anyway, Beyond Looking Glass and P45, I believe that's the right number. I just heard about this the other day. And what it is the idea that there's these highly evolved humans that are 40,000 years into the future that are manipulating our space and timeline right now to essentially benefit themselves. They look like the alien gray. They they're not sensitive. They're not very emotional, but they're very selfish. They're basically the survivors of a nuclear war or ultimately a super disaster, which they basically set up to happen in their timeline back in 2012 to benefit themselves. We are jumped to a different timeline where essentially we avoided that disaster. Now, and the official NASA report was that, and I believe there's also NOAA and so forth, like the NOAA, NOAA, essentially that in 2012 into 2013, we missed by 1 hour a major solar flare, X-class that would have wiped out the majority of communication on the Earth, and with the satellites down and everything. Now, under what they're saying through Beyond Looking Glass is that the event was triggered by P45, and essentially what we're looking at is essentially that they did succeed but we were skipped to this other timeline, and that's why we're not aware of what really actually happened. That's the idea. I'm not saying this is my idea or concept. I don't necessarily ascribe to all of it. I just wanted to share this because I thought it was bloody profound in multiple ways. They say that our government works with P45, and that they're very connected to P45. Like it's
interesting.
Battle.
Well, yeah, I can tell you, I don't call it P45, but there was a timeline, what we call the Zeta. The Zeta used to look just like we did. What happened in the Zeta population is they used what P45 or not. Long time ago, the Zeta, they are humanoid. They look just like us. What they did is they got too technically advanced in their methods of what they were doing, and they started lessening their human form and their human emotion, and they were almost, they actually, in a sense, did use those things and destroyed their planets. They had to go underground. And when they went underground, unrelated to P45, which interestingly enough, this, regardless of that, this did happen for many of these groups of the Zeta who were human, men and women. They became more looking like they do now because they had to regenerate their bodies differently because they had messed up their planet, or planets, so to speak. So yeah.
That's really interesting. So so essentially, are we this group, or are they like?
No, we're not the group. We all come from different star systems. That's different. It's like I come from Mars. You might, as you meditate and listen to my show, you're going to learn how you can find out who your cosmic family is. They operate on a 3D timeline. They're very advanced. They have ships, but they're limited in where they can travel. In terms of the people I deal with, my contact from the star system Sirius, which I started happening a few weeks ago, they are highly evolved, and they're about 7 feet tall, and they're luminous, beautiful men and women. They are luminous beings of light, but they are also men and women, but they're just different in their form.
I see. So essentially, they are. Can we make family with them? Like, are they or it would have to take genetic manipulation?
No, there's no genetic manipulation. The one thing there won't be is genetic manipulation. On the internet, there's a lot of websites and people projecting all these things. I don't do much of anything or look at anybody's stuff. I came in with pure knowledge from off planet, and I try to keep it that way. I try to teach people, I'm glad you're here, to not go on websites to try to find out what the truth is. The truth solely will be within your higher self. If you tune in, meditate every day, learn how to connect with your higher self, I guarantee you, forgetting all the stories on the web, you're going to find out who your galactic family is. So I say, when you do the meditation, say, in Christ consciousness, I ask Christed beings of light to assist me to find my star family. Now, it might happen in a year, it might happen in a week, it might happen in a night of meditation. It's very varied for everybody. But the way to do it is to not listen to anything you see on YouTube, the internet, or whatever. Connect with your inner self, which is the higher part of you. And everybody has, forget the brain, you got to go into the higher self. And you will find yourself out. And I'll help you if you ever need help on my TV show, on TikTok, Encounters. I always will help another person elevate themselves to understand who they are. And I'll do the same for you.
There was something I wanted to say as a closing comment, really quick. I was just going to go back to that 2012-2013 event. Now, around this time period, there was a large object which appeared by the sun. They said it was a solar flare. It looked like a large sphere that was sucking basically plasma off the sun. And but my point is, let's update it to right now. Apparently, that same object, whatever it was, whatever, accept the NASA explanation or not, essentially it showed up again and it started doing the exact same behavior. Started seeing a destabilization. Of course, we did see the sunspot sort of like collecting in this one collective area once again.
Well, I want to answer the question. So this is really. So there are many, many ships of light that utilize the sun, not just our sun, wherever solar system they're in, whatever dimension they're in, whatever galaxy in, it's natural energy. So when a spaceship goes near the sun, they're not affected by the sun. What they're doing is they can use the energy of the sun, which is natural energy. They also use wormholes. They use the different frequencies of the universe. They use crystallized structures to travel. So these are natural forms for them to travel in. So when they take energy from, let's say, the sun that we're used to, it's not a negative effect on us. They're utilizing the energy to regenerate their actual spaceship.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. But I would like to mention, though, that it was after, like, essentially this sphere had appeared, that essentially that we get the report from NASA and NOAA that basically that we missed that major solar flare by a single hour, that we moved just a little bit in our orbit, just enough just to avoid this massive, which would have taken down our
But we don't, you know what? The good thing is we don't have, we're going to have that happen at some point. It will. But don't be afraid of it. It's just what part of the Earth changes. The sun hitting and knocking into everything, it's going to happen. It's just nothing to stay focused on. That's why I would just focus on the meditation. So if everyone loses their communications for, a day, big deal. It's part of the transformation of our Earth changes that we're going through. Nothing to fear. It's just a natural part of what's happening now. We've had numerous solar flare-ups since last year, way bigger than ever before. And just remember, they're going to get bigger. Nothing to be afraid of. The energy of the sun you can utilize in meditation to generate and activate your cellular structures. And I'll get into that tonight a little bit on the Encounter show.
And specifically on that topic, from what I understand, just as because I let you go back to your show here, of course, and but what I was going to say is that I found out that apparently that when the sun is communicating through the reflection of the chloroform and the green chlorophyll that's in the plants, apparently it goes through the sun is communicating through the chlorophyll in the plant, through the DNA in the plant, and on to us, and it basically is sending like this lower, I don't know exactly, this kind of energy and information to us through the so the time that we spend outside is really essential, as our windows have actually been designed to block that kind of like most of the good radiation that would come from the sun and that good light coming through. And essentially that they have found that the people that spend more time outdoors usually live much longer, have much less depression and so forth, that essentially even our car windows when we go for a drive, again, we're blocking that major sort of natural light. But again, the sun is communicating through the chlorophyll in the plant and in the trees and so forth. And essentially it's like the sun is emanating this energy at different frequencies. I heard something about that.
Yeah. And before I'll let you go, I know I'm running out of time here. But the sun, also, when the solar flares happen, from a scientific perspective, they're looking at it from science. But I want people to look at the sun and the solar storms that are going to be happening now, that when they happen, find a space to meditate, whether it's at a beach, a lake, a mountain, wherever you are, get out there, meditate, absorb the frequency energy from the sun. Just like the spaceships that are around the sun, what they're doing is taking the energy to regenerate. You can take the same sun energy to regenerate and activate your consciousness and your cellular structure. But I'm going to get out of here in a minute or two. Hey, I thank you for coming on here, man. It's I appreciate you sharing that with us and being able to have me answer some questions for you too.
I'm gonna hang up and thanks. Listen to the show.
Yeah, definitely follow me on my Encounter show on TikTok. I encourage everybody to download TikTok so you can follow me, and we're on 11 p.m. pretty much nightly on TikTok with Encounters. Let me take that out. So we're going to stay tuned next for a really great show of women artists and music with Karen. That's coming up next on NPR Pacifica Radio WESU. I'll still be on here on TikTok after the show with the after few minutes. And so definitely I thank you all for being here. And everybody have a beautiful day. This has been not Encounters, the Cosmic Eye, Ashtar Command Radio.
Cosmic music.
Hey, there you are, Karen. we're on live.
Yeah.
Say hello to Karen, folks.
Hi, everybody.
And it's all yours. Okay. All right, folks, we are here. We're in Studio B. It's good to see everybody here in my after show. A little bit. Gotta have the tea, man. So we're now here with you in Studio B. And now I'm real focused. Hey, thank you for all the gifts, everybody. The After Cosmic Party Show. You're all just beautiful people. Every one of you are extremely beautiful. I see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Alabama UFO. Good to see you, brother. Scott Hammonds, everybody, Courtney. And I'm going to be working on myself to increasingly understand Gattaco. I want to understand more about how I'm communicating with him. So I have a lot to learn. You know, I have now a lot more to learn. As I always said, you know, no one knows everything. I don't know everything. Especially now, I don't know anything, really. You know, having first contact for yourself, which is this is my second contact since the 1960s, and having it with a space being from the star system Sirius, to me, is a very big deal. And it will be for you, individually, for those of you who are having contact. I got 15% power on my battery. I have to charge it up. Oh, thank you, John. You know, I really now, there's no place I can go to learn, but thank God I'm awakened enough to ask questions, to want to understand how this communications happens, you know, and I will figure it out. You know, I'm going to figure it out. Yeah, yes, that's true. Hey, Loretta. Yeah, yes. But now there is a platform to build from, so very excited. Yes, there is. Hey, Lara, welcome to the show, after our show, after the program show. Frequency is everything, that's right. Hey, Grace. You know, I might be on live this afternoon. I'm not sure what's happening in the house, but I might be on. I don't think anyone's going to be around. I might be doing a live broadcast this afternoon. Definitely. Hey, Jackie. Lady Licks X. Hi from the UK. Good to have you with us. I stay up till 4 a.m. to watch your show. I appreciate that. You know what? I'm going to have to follow you, the angelic. I'm following you now. And I believe you probably had some experience, Lady Lynn. I'm sure you have some stuff you can talk about. So tonight when I'm on, or if I'm on this afternoon, I might be on with Encounters this afternoon, but I'll definitely be on tonight for sure. You know? I'm just, my consciousness is like flowing. And my mind's getting creative. I'm thinking, what am I going to be doing this afternoon? We're here on the East Coast of the United States in Connecticut. So we're glad to meet everybody. Frequency is everything. Good to see you. Ah, fossils. Very good. Frequency. So right now we're just chilling here. 022UGDW213. Blessings, love, and light. Tommy Taylor, welcome to the show. Scott Hardy, good morning, good afternoon. I don't know where everybody is. Judy Harris, Dirt 938. I love that. You know, when you're on the radio, you can get these different voices going here, you know. I have a little bit of fun. Hey, Francine. Good afternoon, Tommy Taylor. Good to see you. Hey, Scott Hardy. Hope everything's going well in beautiful Alabama. Chesno, thank you for the gifts. We appreciate all the gifts, Chesno. We appreciate you, brother, so much. You know, Chesno is beating everybody in gifts. Rachel, I'm in New London, Connecticut. Hey, Rachel, you're going to have to get in touch with us. Rachel, we're going to follow you. We have a C5 group here, the Ashtar Command C5 group here in Connecticut. Will be operating in the spring. So follow me and I'll follow you. We have a really active C5 group. We do a lot of Stephen Greer's C5 information as well as our Ashtar Command protocol. And we have a really solid group, about 15, 20 people here in New England. So I'm glad you're on here, Rachel. I'm following you now. Good to have some of the Connecticut Light crew out here, the Awakened folks. Jody Lynn, thank you for the finger heart. Anybody else want to give a gift? If you have TikTok gifts, when you go on TikTok, they have a bunch of gifts. So if you have TikTok coins, you can actually throw a gift my way. Also, I have my Venmo account, my actual Cash App. So please use that. No one's used it in a while. I haven't mentioned it much, but I do have Venmo, like PayPal. So go on my Venmo. You can make any donation you want there, $5, $10, or $15. Lady Lynx, thank you up there in the UK for doing that. You're a beautiful soul. We appreciate it so much. Well, you're all beautiful souls, you know. Only the best people get in here. Your spirits your cosmic spirits guide you to where I am. And I'm very grateful for that. I'm very humble for that. Because you're all beautiful people. You know? And we are all here together. All here together. Yes, divinely guided, Courtney, you're right. Melanie, hey, Melanie, welcome to our show here. CJ Crypto, that's a good name, CJ Crypto. Hey, Dakota, welcome. 022U, thank you for the likes. We appreciate it. Thank you, Grace. We send much love to you and your better half, always. BBP, Beck Thacker, I think it is. Katrina, thank you for the roses. I'm going to put the rose in a vase, a cosmic. Katrina, I'm going to put all the roses in a vase, and the heart, I'm going to put it next to the rose. I think we reached our goal of the hearts. Thank you so much. I'm having a lot of fun here this afternoon. Another heart. Thank you. Now let's see. Does it want me to do a new goal? I wanted to do galaxies. Can I pick my own goals, or do I have to do what they tell me to do? Well, we'll do the hand heart thing. So I pin the hand heart again, so that'll be the goal. It says I have 5 hand hearts, and I'm going for 10, I guess. I love playing around with the TikTok stuff with the goals and all that. Susan Harlow, hey, welcome. I'm halfway, yeah. Hey, there you go. The bracelet's good too. Team bracelet. We got a heart. Thank you, Jody. Sorry about that. Chezo, thank you. I can just sit here and meditate and just watch all the gifts coming in. I think I'll do that. I'll talk a little bit. I'll just send good vibes out to everybody and won't say a word. How's that? Oh, my Twitchy something. Hey, welcome. Bifrost, thank you for the bracelet. Those bracelets get a little bit heavy on my arms, so we have to make sure I can even put them on both arms. You know, I just like looking here at the screen because even though you're not physically in the room with me, I do see you, all of you. I recognize all of you. Jody Lynn, hey, Katrina, thank you. Thank you so much. Aaron Simpson, welcome to our show here after the show. Oh, thank you for all the people cheering me. I appreciate that. I love when TikTok does that. They start cheering and say, "Whoa, cheering going on there." Hey, Lori, good day from Texas. Good to have you with us, Lori. We're gonna have to follow you. I don't know if I'm following Lori. We're gonna follow you. You have 211 followers. Lori, you have to turn your private following thing to public so I can follow you. You have 211 followers. If you change on your profile from private to public, I can follow you. And if you do that, because you're over 200 followers, then if you want to come on my show live, you can talk on my show if you have any UFO or ET visitations. So change your setting to public. I think you have it set on private. You know, because I'm not able to follow you right now. I don't think anybody could. I'm going to see. Nope, yeah, when you get a chance, just change the setting. So next time I see you, I can follow you. Lisa Marie, thank you so much for the likes. There you go. Miss Change, Lori loves Mind Your Business. I like that. Laura Kaffa, Mind Your Business. I like that name. That's a good name. Mind Your Business. Nano. Hey, Nano. Nurse Jones. I suspect you're a nurse. Lorna, Jim's son, I can't get all the names. Frank, welcome. I try to catch the names. Metch, I think is Metch. Boonhead, 81. Hey, Boonhead. Caesar, do you want me, hopping with your stream? Nope, no need to do that. We're just here to focus on the beauty of love, light, and all the beautiful people here. And I only have 12% left. I have 3 minutes after 1. We'll stay on here for another 10 minutes. I'm just sending positive energy out to everybody here. Matter of fact, I'm going to send some energy through the palm of my hand. Since we're live, you can see my hand here. I'm going to bring in the Christ here. I'm going to do a little Christed thing here. I decided we're going to bless everybody in a different way. I want everyone to close their eyes. I want you to clear everything out of your minds. I want you to clear everything out of your mind. Everything. Hey, Julie, thank you. So we're going to give everybody a gift today. So you're gifting me, I'm gifting you. And the gift I'm going to give you is I'm going to be, if you know what a conduit is, the definition of conduit, the conduit is just a physical being who is the conduit. Like when you have a steering wheel, someone has to turn it. So you're the steering wheel and someone else is driving the car, right? So on a cosmic level, understand that I'm like the steering wheel. But someone else is driving it. Someone's moving the wheel. I'm not doing anything. I'm just the wheel, right? I'm just the car with the wheels on it, with a steering wheel. But someone else is steering the car, right? So on a cosmic level, I'm going to bring in the Christ right now. I'm going to ask the cosmic Christ to come in here in his true form. And I'm going to send healing energy out to everybody. Everybody in this room. Everybody who's in this broadcast on Cosmic Eye Radio. This is my gift to you. But you have to close your eyes. I can't see that you're doing it. I can't see whether you're thinking or not thinking. I'm going to trust that all of you will actually do this. I guarantee you, if you allow yourself to do this, you're going to feel energy going through your body that you've never felt before. So if you're ready for this gift, I will give it to each of you. This is my holiday gift for everybody. Holiday gift for everybody. Close your eyes. I want everyone to close their eyes. Clear everything out of your consciousness. I call on the Christ to come through. I call on Jesus Christ, known as Sananda, Jesus Christ, known as Sananda, to come through. Be calm, everybody. Take a deep breath. Breathe in through your mouth. Let go through your nostrils about 3 times. Breathe in. Breathe out your nostrils. Breathe in. Breathe out your nostrils. Okay. And as you clear your consciousness, the Christ comes through as an orange golden form of light, the very essence of being, the very essence of being. And the count to 3, I will send the first energy wave from the Christ through the palm of my hand. I'm only a vehicle, and that's all I am. As I feel the heat getting stronger in the center of my palm, that heat will radiate through the screen to each and every person here. One more. That's it. That's how it works. Very quick. And if you wish to share how you feel in sentences, please let me know. That was my gift to you. Ah, good, Julie. Good, Chesno. You're welcome, Mike. What I did is send energy through the palm of my hand, like Christ did, that will affect your cellular structure. Yes, in your stomach, Baby Jean says. Tingling, yes. Tingling, yes. Yes. Ah, good, Stella Bella. Oops. I'm getting down to I have 8% left on my phone here, so I better sign off while I can. In face and chest, beautiful. So now you know what the commander does. What I do is real. With the Christ, I personally didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. The Christ works through me, and I send healing energies to everybody. That's how it works. Okay. All right, folks, we're going to sign out of here on the Cosmic Eye after the show, and we'll see you later today. I might be on this afternoon with Encounters, an afternoon edition and a nighttime edition, of course. So thank you. If you wish to send me a galaxy or whatever, if you have a lot of coins, I think it's like 1,000 coins for a galaxy. If you want to go to my Venmo, please go to my Venmo. Go to my main page up here where you've seen the round little blue. Press that. There's a link to my Venmo account. And press the link and you can make a donation of $5, $10, or $15. Venmo, Venmo, Venmo. So I'm going to say, because I don't say it enough when I'm on here, I do have a Cash App. Venmo, Venmo, Venmo. And you can go there, go to link, make a donation. Make a donation today. Happy holidays to everybody. I hope you're all having a beautiful day out there. We'll catch you later. I'm going to recharge up my phone before I run out of power, and we'll catch you later. Peace, love, and light.